Is the trash being collected? Is there someone who is a live person answering the phone who can respond within 15 minutes to any issue? And those that can check the box, they're operating in a capacity where it can benefit the city. Those who don't check the box are not operating in that capacity. They're absentee landlords who are not benefiting the city, they're just benefiting themselves. And the other thing is that you don't have to recreate the wheel. There's already a noise ordinance, there's already a parking ordinance, there's already a trash ordinance. So what we did in Cottonwood Heights is we printed it right next to the hot tub. City ordinance prohibits hot tub use after 10 p.m. City ordinance 19.6.35 prohibits on-street parking. City ordinance, the teeth are already there.
Putting that in as property manager versus it being part of the city vacation rental ordinance.
Well, the city vacation rental ordinance says parking, refer to city ordinance 19.6.75. Noise, refer to city ordinance 13.6.5. The teeth are already there, but it's more an education process. And that's really what we're looking at is any community who's in Palm Springs tried to do this, in fact. Palm Desert and Palm Springs came together and they said, we're going to ban short-term rentals. Well, what happened? The number of short-term rentals doubled.
Illegally?
Yeah, they brought more attention to it. So they said, okay, that didn't work. Now what are we going to do? Similar thing happened in New York City. New York City banned Airbnb. At the time, there were 8,000 rentals. The next year, there were 16,000 rentals. So code enforcement is such a tricky thing. You have to show up when there's a guest. They have to admit to having a rental contract. And on the back of the door, it says, tell them your cousin Tim. In the rental contract, I've seen rental contracts that say, you will tell code enforcement you are related and not paying to stay here. So, it's just like any other thing. There's one step ahead of code enforcement. Hawaii is probably the best example. Hawaii has been debating an ordinance for over 20 years. In the meantime, we know what's happening. So there are best practices. The Vacation Rental Managers Association has white papers, has research. There are several other, the short-term rental advocacy.org has a bunch of case studies, economic impact, solutions that they've provided. And I've been involved in various methods. One is working within the community. Another is creating a development that's just for vacation rental homes. And I think there's a lot of examples that when the local city does make a working ordinance, the problems go away. Mayor Cullimore in Cottonwood Heights, he'll tell you that after we drafted this ordinance, the problems went away. The citizens no longer had any issues because the real issue was operators operating not professionally.